also this year am going to be emailing a little bit to see, just because I feel like with social media, it's sometimes hit and miss. We sometimes miss things, but in email, at least we might catch it, and that could be a great place to check. So I'll be texting and emailing more this year, and just kind of figuring out what's the best way to communicate with all of you and get the information you want on new products and exciting things coming out. So there's the gold promotion, and that's, any month. There's a different thing each month. If you order 600 wholesale that month, you get that automatically. And then they have some consistency prizes. If you do that for 6 months, or if you do that for 12 months, you can check all that out on Mary Kay in Touch. And then they launched the new Court of Sales jewelry, this beautiful ring. It is absolutely gorgeous and stunning. And the fun thing about this year is there's one Court of Sales ring. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 choices, but this year it's just one, and it's beautiful diamonds. And everybody who does Court of Sales this year will all have the same ring. And there's something special about it. It's like, Wonder Twin powers activate when you both have the ring on. And I don't do the Court of Sales for a ring, but it's a nice little perk. It's a fun perk. I do it because it's an added amount to my family. Like, oh, that's kind of exciting to make 20,000 profit just from the sales of product throughout the course of the year. Like, what would your family do with an extra $20,000 this year? I know it makes a significant impact to our family the years I do Court of Sales, and so that's one of the things I'm focused on, as well as Court of Sharing. You've got the Bumblebee and those things. Court of Sales is doing 40,000 retail over the course of the whole year. And so that's just, selling that product and ordering what you need from the company. And then there's also the Princess Court of Sales, which is 20,000 retail. And that's a great goal because you can do that doing about 600 to 800 each month, somewhere kind of in that window. And you can have months you do more and months you do less. It doesn't have to be consistent. But I love that. I love that you could choose to add an extra 10,000 to your family's budget by selling 20,000 in product, ordering 10,000, and the other 10,000 goes right into your pocket. So what would you want to do with an extra 10,000? Would it be a kitchen renovation? I just recently we're finishing up, renovated our kitchen and did, painted our cabinets and got new granite countertops and new sink and, all the things. We were picking out our tile backsplash today. And that's really fun to be able to do that with your Mary Kay business. So what do you want your Mary Kay business to do for you? It can do whatever you need it to. And I'd love to partner with you and show you a way if you would like a little bit more than what you're currently doing in your Mary Kay business. That's just kind of, we're building a group of women who play full out in their life and can supplement with their Mary Kay business, or their Mary Kay business can really be a big portion of income. It can be a little bit or a lot of it, right? So that's going on. That's the Court of Sales. There's Court of Sharing. We're adding 12 new team members over the course, qualified new team members over the course of the 12 months. So like 1 a month, or you can do it in fits and starts and do 3 1 month and 4 1 month and not do a couple of the months. But I love that in Mary Kay we get to set goals and think about that. Do we set goals very much in our life? In normal everyday life? Some of us do, but the majority, like probably over like 90% of folks, don't set goals. They're floating and life is just kind of going by. And so I love that you can take a moment and go ask yourself, okay, what do I really want with this? What do I want? A couple calendar things that are coming up and fun for you guys to know. We're going to continue doing our Magic Mondays, a couple of the Mondays in the month of July. I did post a calendar in our Facebook group, and then I will be emailing that out this week. And so the nice thing about that is we're doing them at 5 o'clock Pacific. That way it works for Central and East Coast gals. So that's 7 p.m. for Central Gals, and so on. And then on Tuesdays, that's also going to be at 5 o'clock. We'll be popping in and doing some things in our Together group. And then also I'll be popping in here sometimes. Or you may be watching this. I'll have uploaded this video to YouTube, and so I can send out a link for you guys and make it easy. But that's fun. Like, I love that technology allows us to kind of figure out what works for you and meet that need. Like, way back when, I think about 20 years ago when I started my business, I had a house phone number that I used, and we didn't have social media and ways to connect that way. And so I love that with technology, we can figure out what works. And I find that things on Facebook, I tend to miss sometimes. And because Mary Kay keeps, or not Mary Kay, Beta or Meta, Facebook keeps changing their algorithms and things like that. And so I miss things about people's lives even that I'd love to know about. I just don't see them because for whatever reason, they weren't my algorithm that week. And so just communicating a little bit more by email and by text message with you guys. That way you can let me know what things you need and what you want to be in the loop on. So if your email is not updated in Mary Kay in Touch, make sure that's the email that you actually want all your Mary Kay emails sent. And just a heads up on email, I know for a little bit, I don't know what happens. I have a Yahoo account that I use, and then my Mary Kay emails go there, and they go there from Mary Kay Corporate. And for a while, they were in my spam a bunch of times, and so I'd have to check my spam every couple days. So if you're not seeing things as this new year starts off, if you don't see an email from me this week, then know that check her spam. It might be hanging out in there. So I'm excited. I'm excited for what you guys want in your Mary Kay business, because that's one of the things that really brings me more joy than anything else in my business, is helping you get what you want out of your Mary Kay business, and helping you reach the dreams that you have for your family and what you want for your life. If maybe you've dreamed of, I'll share one of my big dreams. I've dreamed of taking my dad to Norway. He's Norwegian, and going actually to the fjords outside of Oslo, in Norway with my dad, and standing there, kind of standing where my dad's family's fjord was in Norway, standing, that's a big one for me, with my dad while he's still able, because he's 76 and really in great shape, but we just don't know what life looks like. And so it's so fun to be working my Mary Kay business in this season and going, okay, it's going towards that dream. Or there's also a place that I dream of, maybe you've heard of this, there's a place you can stand that you can see 6 countries. So Switzerland, Austria, Liechtenstein, Italy, France, and Germany. So I don't remember the exact place, I just know it exists, that there's a place that you can stand and see 6 countries all at once. Like, that's pretty cool. And so, but what are your dreams? Like, what are you dreaming for? I know one of my dreams after all my health challenges this last season is to get to a place where I feel strong. It's not something specific. It's I want to feel strong. And then looking at that goal and, okay, what is a little bit of a target that's something measurable with that. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't want to do it based on, weight or something like that. I didn't want to, but I was like, oh, well, if I'm building muscle and getting stronger, then there's going to be changes in the measurement around my arm or the measurement around my hips or things like that. I was like, okay, I'm going to look at that and take that. And so my goal to feel strong ended up becoming, okay, by this time period, it's looking at re-looking and measuring all the measurements I took as this new year started and going, okay, there's improvement. There's more muscle tone there, or I'm able to do more things. And my hiking, when I go hiking in Upper Park, it feels better for me, and I don't get as affected. And so I don't know what your goals are in those things that I talked through at the beginning, but I love that your Mary Kay business could really partner with that and figure out a way. Maybe your Mary Kay business is going to pay for your gym membership, or it's going to, pay for some membership to something else that'll really help with your family, or it's going to pay for a cleaning lady to come in, once or twice a month and clean, or more often. When my kids were small, my kids are big now, so they help out with stuff, so it's different. But when my kids were little, I had a cleaning lady that came at the minimum twice a month, but for a lot of the time that came every week. And when I was having really bad health challenges and surgeries, they were coming twice a week just to kind of do those things. So what do you want your Mary Kay business to fund? Money isn't everything. It really isn't. It's not the most important thing. But what it does do, it kind of gives some choices and options. And so you get to dream a little bit with that. So I'm excited for what this Mary Kay New Year holds, and excited for getting to maybe be a part of helping you get what you want out of your Mary Kay business and out of your life. So that's kind of where I'm at. Just wanted to update you and all that good stuff. And I was just glancing over at my kitchen because it makes me smile now, even though there's a couple trim pieces that need to be finished and a little bit of painting. But it's fun to do something that just simplifies your life and takes away stress, right? And having a new sink and a disposal that works, by golly, that takes away some stress. So thanks for hanging out and watching this. And I will post this. So if you miss part of it, you can rewatch it. But maybe take a moment in the next couple days and think about what you'd like for your Mary Kay business, and then message me. Email me, text message me, or give me a call, and maybe we can find time to connect. So I would love that because I want to know how I can support you in your business the way you want to be supported. So thanks so much. Have a great day. Oh, I almost forgot. I was going to mention our units Mary Kay goals, because that's important, our dreams. And we're in car qualification right now, which is so fun, getting to qualify for our next Mary Kay car. But this year it's moving back into our pink Cadillac. That is a unit goal, and that we all get recognition for at any Mary Kay events and anything like that. And that would be really fun. And then the other ones are doing Court of Sales and Unit Club and Court of Sharing, because I just want to help a few more people have what Mary Kay has given me in my life, and the options and the choices and the positivity to actually have girlfriends that are really positive, and mentoring and coaching in this business is pretty special. So didn't want to go and not mention that. So don't forget, let me know what you would like out of your Mary Kay